See it coming across the brow.
Is you Ray? It's me.
Good work. Ready? I'm born ready. I am now.
Welcome to Game Day Battle, where Cleveland sports news meets biased and outspoken opinion. Full Game Day crew tonight with a few really big events, or at least some big topics. We have the Indians, and that are now at a point of sort of making that jump from the team that was to the team that will be.
Half game out of first.
Exactly, and we've seen them struggle, and now we've seen them come back from that struggle, and that's important. So we're gonna touch on that. I got three important questions, I think, looking back and looking forward for the Tribe. Also, the Heat have done it. They're in the finals again. I know, and there's nothing we can do about that. They're there. However, I wouldn't say they're a lock. They might be, but I wouldn't say they are yet. So we were going to hit on that a little bit. Of course, we got to talk about brackets. Everybody, brackets. We haven't done so great on the brackets, but I think everybody's alive technically because everybody picked OKC.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna touch on that as well. Before we do, though, Brett Finnegan sporting the brown and orange Game Day Battle shirt. Yeah.
Hey, I like your style. Oh, hey, guys.
Dale Shantz-Tercy also sporting the orange and brown.
That's right.
GDB shirt. We got Ramon Torres. We got some monsters out of season.
Hey,
man,
true fans.
Brett, you know, hockey was the finals. You know, I like Kings.
All right, that's close. That's close. All right. I'm Mike Glass, and I think that we should just start the ball rolling with, unfortunately, the Heat.
Game Day Battle is brought to you by Bamboozle's Restaurant and Lounge in Parma. They have the best drink specials anywhere. Seriously, buy one, get one free drinks. How often do you hear of it? You don't. They do it twice a week. Billy's mom makes the pasta sauce all the time, and the burgers, you simply won't find a better one. Check them out, bamboozles.com. Again, bamboozles.com. When you go there, tell them GDB sent you.
The Miami Heat. Beat the Heat.
Okay, so the Heat have made it past a few big steps. And they were able to take out the Pacers without Bosh, which was at least somewhat impressive. And then they took out a very determined Rondo and the Celtics. So they have at least proven, at least LeBron, I think, has proven his ability to actually grind a bit this year, unlike previous playoff series. Things have gotten tough, have looked really bad, and instead of sort of just hanging back thinking, there's next year, he's worked. He's tried. He's actually put that effort out. I don't know if it's going to continue, but that's where they're at this point. So quick round the table here. Heat's chances versus Durant, Westbrook, and a very deep bench. Brett?
I like OKC in this. I just think the bench is where you need to have it. You know, you can give those players the rest they need throughout the game. You know, playing for so long throughout the game is going to wear you down. And, you know, OKC had the rest. Heat doesn't. You know, I think OKC is going to be coming on top here because the bench. Miami doesn't have one. I think it's just going to overpower Wade, LeBron, and Chris Bosh, who just came back from injury.
When you say overpower, so you're saying that player by player, that the Thunder are going to stack up better against the Heat?
Yep.
Interesting. So you've got what will probably be, most of the time at least, Durant and LeBron tangling, and you've got probably Westbrook and Wade, and you're seeing the Thunder come out ahead on both of those matchups?
Yep. Sure.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Durant, I mean...
And that's not because I'm biased against LeBron James. I just think OKC is the better team.
Well, first off, you're allowed to be biased against LeBron. You can make all your decisions based on that. But you really think
that's not reality, Mike.
I mean, well, do you think Durant's a better player than LeBron? Overall player?
Yes, I think he is.
Wow. I got the balls to say that.
Yeah, I think he is. And we'll see it in this finals.
All right, well, Ramon, do you think that LeBron's experience in the finals compared to no experience for Westbrook, for Durant in the finals, do you think that's going to factor in? Do you think that he'll be a little more poised?
Well, it depends. Because 7 men versus 5 plays a lot. I thought they had the refs on their side, 2 extra guys on their team, alongside those 5 they had, and I just don't think they should have been there. But, you know...
You're speaking about the Heat getting to this point.
Getting to this point.
Yeah.
But OKC doesn't even matter. The way they're playing ball doesn't even matter about experience. Young, fresh team. These guys, hey, they're ready to play.
Oh, you've seen young teams playing very well get into the playoff, get into the finals, and suddenly things change.
Well,
they've gotten there. They feel like they've reached something.
The caliber of talent they faced to this point has been way tougher than what the Heat been playing against.
True story.
You think the West is a tougher division?
Yep.
Oh, I guarantee it. I guarantee it. You got to go through LA, that battle, then go against what everybody was calling the best team in the NBA with the Spurs.
All right, Dale. Well, so you got the young Durant, the young Westbrook, a lot of energy, and it was their energetic performance against the Spurs. I don't think talent. I think there's their energy and their focus that edged them out in those last few games.
Yeah, definitely.
Think they can keep that up?
We're talking about OKC or
OKC
Miami?
versus Miami. Yeah.
I like OKC in the series a lot. Ramon nailed it on the head. Without a doubt, San Antonio and OKC were the best 2 teams in the NBA. I think that was going to be a tougher matchup for them than either Miami or Boston, whoever would have won that. Boston's old. I think everybody on this panel will agree that Boston's old, and they gave it their best shot. It just wasn't enough to stop these guys, and they know that. The East is going to be Miami's for a long time until you see another one of these powerhouse teams put together. Maybe somebody trying to join the Magic or something next year. But
well, hey, there's always Howard and Cleveland, maybe.
Maybe, who knows? Little Kyrie could happen, man. Could happen. Mm-hmm. But I like the way these teams match up a lot. You got the MVP go against the the scoring leader, Durant and LeBron. They match up. I will give that edge to LeBron just until Durant can prove. Like we said, This is his first time in the finals. LeBron's been there. I think Westbrook is equally a threat as Wade is, without a doubt. And Harden, Bosh, I'll give the edge to Bosh physically and with history, but with his injury and the way Harden's been playing throughout the playoffs, I think that's a pretty fair matchup right there. And I think this is going to be a really good series, and there's going to be a lot of scoring going on. And I'd really love to see Oklahoma City take it. The only thing that's kind of swaying me a little bit is the age factor. As a Cavs fan, when we saw LeBron come up and go through those growing pains of getting there and taking the next step, it's
taking the fourth quarter off.
Oklahoma City already took that next step by making it to the finals. So I think the age thing might come back to hurt them, but you can easily flip that coin and say, well, they're younger. They'll be able to run faster and go longer, and they got less miles on their body and all that fun stuff. But it's going to be a great series. I'm pulling for Oklahoma City because everyone in Cleveland knows that I just do not want to see LeBron win a ring ever. Piss and douse the Heat in Oklahoma City urine. That's how I feel. It's dirty, but it has to be. It has to be dirty because it's got to go down like that.
Oh, I'm on board. I'm with you.
Cheers.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
I don't think that their inexperience factors in as much this time, like LeBron did the first time he went and played against the Spurs, because LeBron was sort of christened this great NBA player. He was given the league in a sense. He was given a future, that he hadn't achieved yet, but everybody assumed, well, he's going to have like 4, 5, 6, 7, who knows, 10 championships. He was that good. So when he got to the finals that first time, I think there was a sense on his part, maybe all of us, there was like, well, of course, this is what he's going to do, and he's going to win this now. But it takes so much more than that to really go up that mountain. You can get to that point to really peak at that level. I guess you've really got to step it up, and it's taken LeBron, I think, until this year, until this playoff series, to realize that extra step that he's got to take when he's got nothing left to keep pushing. And I think that Durant and Westbrook have been frustrated by the Lakers. They would have been in there other years prior to this had the Lakers not been around, had a few other teams that were decent in the West. If the West wasn't so tough, they could have been there a few other times. And so I think they've really had to kind of find that in themselves to keep moving forward. And I watched almost the entire series, Spurs versus Thunder, and I'm telling you, I really cannot, to this day, understand how the Thunder were able to pull that out. The Spurs
down 2-0 like that.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about his fucking clay pitches that he hit.
1 for 1. I hit a flesh pigeon.
And Dale has just done what I think I'm about to do with my bracket.
He was back.
Yeah, thanks.
Losers! We all made brackets, starting off with the playoffs. The NBA playoffs. And I'm just looking for more projectiles here. So we have to look back now, unfortunately for me, and look at where we're at this point. The finals are set. We all picked Oklahoma City, so we can't get any further points from here. We just have to look at those that picked Miami and Oklahoma to be in it, and the idiot that didn't, and the idiot that picked Atlanta to advance as well. That's this guy. And we can just kind of run down that. So let's start off with the guy who has the fewest points. And now let's move on to Dale.
All right.
No. All right, so I did. But here's why. All right.
What happened, Mike? Come on.
Come on.
Look, I picked Boston over the Bulls. I thought that's smart, right? And then I picked Miami over the Pacers. Got that right. Oklahoma to advance. LA over the Spurs. That's right. That's right. So LA over the Spurs. The Spurs, of course, went on. And then I actually wrote down Miami here. I have Miami on my page against Oklahoma City. And because I hate LeBron and Miami, I just couldn't do it, and I scratched it out, and I put Boston in. Yeah. And that's why I have 16 points, and they all have more than me. So fuck everybody, and fuck this stupid ass bracket.
Yep.
Who's next in low points?
Well, I nailed the West completely. Got perfect score on the West, so I don't even need to go over
Same
that.
time you got crabs.
My big shit that I took was with Chicago and Atlanta over Boston. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Actually, we did these brackets like a day after the playoffs started. And I think Atlanta was up 2-0, so I tried to cheat, and that's what happens when you pick Atlanta to beat Boston and then to beat Chicago when they're not even there. Chances are you're not going to get some points. But I did hit Indy and Miami again and Miami again, so I'm still sitting at 18 points, which is enough for the bronze. At least I made the podium. My mother was proud of me, and Mike's sleeping alone tonight, so it's on to
with your mother. All right, Brett, so you were number 2.
Yeah, I got 20 points. My mistakes were I picked the Magic over the Pacers, and everything else on that I've just been straight on.
You sure you didn't pick Atlanta?
Nope.
Damn.
You got something scratched out over there.
Nobody on this planet did.
Fuck you, T.I.
So that's it. It's all over with.
That's your silver. That's how you got the silver.
I got the silver. My parents never showed up.
They
had invites, but they didn't show up.
Yeah, I know what that's about.
Yeah, so. But I had all the teams that are in it right now in the finals, and that's why I am the winner and sporting the gold around the neck.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you, sir.
Congrats.
Make sure you polish up that trophy to go right along
Here it
with
is.
my other
Great.
ones. There you
right.
go. There you go.
Awesome.
Okay,
Wipe
so
the cobwebs out of mine.
Where's that wagon wheel at?
Where's the wagon wheel? I think Dale destroyed my wagon wheel.
yeah, he did crush it at some point.
But I hung the debris on my trophy wall, which is stunning.
It's impressive.
Trophy was a
Me and
little.
DST lead the GDV in trophies.
That may be, but you don't get a trophy for that.
Can we give a trophy away for whoever owes the most on their student loans?
Yeah. Be out there. You gotta
I'm over $6 grand.
No, we gotta get the burn, though, right?
I'm at $6,800 right now.
Keep the burn.